So it's just gone 4:30 and St Peter's has started bonging. It's from that tower there. Not quite sure why at 4:30 it's making that noise. If you listen carefully you can hear the low notes of the bigger bells behind, although we can really only see the two small bells that are making that sort of cacophony. Anyway, it's a tiny bit early for evensong, but I wonder if it's going to ring for the next half an hour. I don't know. Oh, I think it's stopping. Anyway, the Latin name is tintinnabulum, for something like that. An outside sort of frame on which bells are hung. And they're used for 3 different purposes. One, primarily as a warning. So in the case of an emergency you might have a lookout that has a bell. That's one use. The second is a kind of greeting. So in the event that somebody important is approaching, you know, so, that might be a reason to ring the bell. And the third reason to ring the bell is in the case of hosting a liturgical event, which may well be what's going to go on shortly. This is St Peter's Square then, with the obelisk in the middle. This one's authentically Roman, as opposed to all the others which are Egyptian. The fountains on the other side of the square, and she stopped. Yeah, she's stopping. Well, that was one of the most farcical things that have ever happened. This is left over from Wednesday's general audience, and they're just collapsing it all down and taking it all away. But you have to enter, so we were kept obviously back until 1:30. The Pope left at 1:15 on his mobile, came down here and then round there, and then they open the gates, and of course everybody rushes from there round to there, and there's a load of little corridors basically between there and machines, that scanning machines. But the crush, it was like a stampede. Okay, I think it only took us about 20 minutes to get through, so it was moving all the time, but my god, it was like crush heaven. I've never been in a stampede before, but that was absolutely a stampede. Well, the ceiling's higher, although not much, I wouldn't have thought. And I don't think the lake's anywhere near as long as St Paul's. Nice a baldacchino. There's the little window at the end. But it's surprisingly St Paul's-ish, this. I think I like St Paul's better. So here we are. The ball and lantern level of St Peter's Basilica. Do you know, it's not as high as the Vittorio. I'm not actually that affected by this height, but the Vittorio had me swimming. And what did bother me was the inside level, the gallery. There's a gallery on the inside, and that was frightening. But this isn't too bad. See? There's There's St Peter's Square. I just zoom in, show you the roads. You can see. So, we're on the roof of St Peter's Basilica, and there is a launch pad. I kid you not. You're supposed to stand on those things, P, and then you press the little button. It doesn't work. Any moment now, St Peter's is going to chime the hour. Now it's funny because it's got two bells, the main chiming bell and the bell that marks the quarter hour. And the bells for the quarter hour, it's 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, and then, here we go. So that's 4, and then the bongs. But that will sound every quarter hour, except with just the 1, then the 1, 2, then the 1, 2, 3 on the little bell before you get to the next hour, and it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4 on the little bell, followed by 7 bongs on the big bell. Why it does that, I don't know, but it does.